11:30 a.m. July 1st. It was forecasted 10 to 15 knots. It's blowing a steady 20. I'm in Berkeley, about to head up toward the Delta somewhere. Point Pinole tonight, Wilson's Point, we'll see. Relatively calm right here, but I expect once I get past this breakwater, all hell's going to break loose. Alright, I've made it through the worst of the gnarly. You can see Mount Tam over there. Oh shit. Mount Tam over there and Angel Island. Normally I camp over there first night in Tiburon, but like I said, I'm trying to get further north tonight. It's only about 1 o'clock. Passing under the Richmond San Rafael Bridge. There's Red Rock Island over there. It's 2:30 and I've rounded Point San Pablo. I'm eyeing up a couple of these beaches. That's my camping spot for the evening. I kind of just feel like taking it easy for the afternoon. Yep, this is it for the evening, I think. San Pablo Bay. Point San Pablo. Step 1 is complete, which is get the Oxalis nice and high above the tide line. Well, unfortunately, my calm spot at 2:30 might be blasting with wind come 4 o'clock, but fortunately, just up over this ridge is a beautiful clearing and warm spot.
This is fresh air. Let's get back to my interview with Bradley.
Because they'll respect that. They're cool about stuff like that.
The sunset's real subtle so far. Talk to my brother on the phone there for a minute. Good morning. 10 minutes to 6 in the morning. Maybe get underway early today. Sunrise just visible through the clouds. Second sailboat I've seen this morning heading up toward the Delta. 4th of July weekend is coming. Alright, it is, I don't know, 8:15. No, it's 8:11 in the morning and day 2. And just like that, we're off. I'm one of a parade of sailboats headed up the Delta. And just like that, we're off. I'm one of a parade of sailboats. The sailboat parade continues. Pretty good surfing spot for a dinghy, take 3. I can't catch a wave while I'm trying to video. Heading under the Carquinez Bridge. The Carquinez Strait was named after a Native American tribe called the Carquin. And just like that, we're in the Delta. The freshwater used to come all the way here to the Carquinez Strait, but since they started pumping it out to do farming and other stuff, it's much further up the river now. I'm attempting to make it a freshwater. The other thing to note right now, I forget. Oh yeah, that's it. I have another bay to go through, the Suisun Bay, but you know, I kind of feel like Carquinez Strait is the entryway to the Delta. We're doing 5.6 knots and we're sailing right past where I thought I might camp tonight. Stopped in Benicia to get some water and use the restroom. Boy, when you go on any tack other than dead downwind, you realize just how hard it's blowing out there. One nice thing about a lot of wind and not knowing where you're going is that well, you can just decide to be lazy and still have made pretty good progress. So I'm camping in Benicia tonight.
Tell us a little bit more about Maxwell and about this charter's examples. You're a sailor in Oakland. Support for NPR comes from the Lemelson Foundation.
Finally, another sailboat. Just heard these guys pop their chute. I have no idea why you'd need to fly a spinnaker in this kind of wind, but okay. Looks like they're maybe second guessing the question too, since it's in the water. They can't even, they're not even doing a great job of flying their Genoa.
This is a 6-year commitment. And I said, what? And he said, well, what did you think it was?
Maybe it's a race, I don't know. They got a lot of people in this household. Looks like they got enough people in their household to do rail meet. These guys took down their jib. They're not going to get anywhere against the wind with no jib. And that's the whole beauty of a Bermuda rig. I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, you know, they've got to like know what they're up to. They're local, you know. They must, no, I don't know what they know. Oh boy, this boat that was docked over here is on the move now. It's being towed by a tug.
I think we're all young citizens right now. So that's how it broadened.
Well, I don't think I have to worry about it being dark tonight. We got a nearly full moon. The refinery is over in Martinez. And then the Toyota lot right behind me. Well, I'm not getting as early of a start this morning, and not because the tide is lower than it was last night. It's because I slept in till 7:15 a.m. Damn. Well, I haven't had breakfast yet, and my solar charger's maybe not going to work today, but I'm starting to build my skidway to get out there. It is 9:45, is that right? 9:45 on day 3, and the mud flat is covered up. The Oxalis is rigged up, and I'm pretty much ready to go. The sun broke through briefly. I'm sure it'll be back out again. This is the advantage of picking the right beach and coming on the right tide cycle, moon cycle, is I don't have to wait around till noon to get going. So, boom, we're off. I'm going to head toward the big cut, I think it's called, and Dutch Slough, and Taylor Slough. If I can make it all the way to Bethel tonight, that would be amazing, but I kind of doubt it. We'll see. And we're off. I am feeling pretty hopeful about being able to make it 3 nights. I would love to make it up to Bethel tonight and hang out with my friends Niaz and Ellen. It's a long way from here though, so I'm not sure that's going to happen. There goes a Farrier Corsair trimaran heading against the wind like it ain't no thing at all. Sun is coming out as I'm getting ready to pass under the Benicia Bridge. Might be shedding a layer at some point today. Hitting 5.3 knots coming through Suisun Bay. I don't expect this speed to keep up when I get into the sloughs. I would be lying if I didn't say, or if I didn't, I don't know. I'd be lying if I did not say that surfing along here isn't fun as shit. Something along those lines. Tied onto this piling here to take a little break and figure out which way I want to go to get to Bethel. It's blowing pretty good out there. I'm wondering if I want to be out in the main channel and catch the wind in order to get a good ride up there and make it to see some friends by this evening. Well, I'm back at the Pittsburgh boat ramp. Not to call it a day, but to eat a snack. And get some water. Unfortunately, the water fountain's broken. So, starting to get a little wild. How do I know? That's my utensil for eating lunch. Well, we are, I think it's called New York Slough. This is new territory for the Oxalis. Passing Antioch. And into something called Big Cut. One of the issues of dinghy camping up in the Delta is that it's real hard to see over the levees from about 3 feet over the water, so it's kind of hard to know where you are. Thankfully, there's GPS. Luckily, I got the dagger board up, luckily I'm going downwind. I got the dagger board up because there's a ton of seaweed growing up from the bottom here, or I think we're in freshwater now, so this is not seaweed, but freshwater weed. Well, I am in the Delta now. If it wasn't for GPS, I don't know if I would have found this little cut right here. Well, here's a little hitch. There's a bridge up here. Whoops! Called Jersey Island Road. I don't know how tall it is. Let's hope it's over 15 feet tall. Otherwise, I'm going to have to take down the mast, paddle under, and put it back up again. The moment of truth approaches. I don't see any signs yet listing clearance, damn it. Made it by a few inches. It was a little bit of a mess. Glad I wasn't videoing, although I'm sure it would have been funny. The next challenge is going to be tacking up Taylor Slough Slough to my friend's camp, and that is going to be a challenge. The wind isn't blowing too hard, and tide seems to be still carrying me upriver, so I'm going to be fighting against the tide and the wind on my way back to their house. This houseboat right here, called the Sinker, kicked off my love affair with the Delta back in 2010. We rented it for a weekend. Sorry, I'm making a video here. 6:20, and we've arrived here at Bethel Island at the camp of Ellen and Niaz. Well, I don't see the moon, but it's not bad to have even an outdoor kitchen meal. And here we are by day. I was going to go out for a little sail, but it's too much work getting everything going. I think I'm just going to dive in there, Ellen and Niaz paddling away. And here we are by day. I was going to go out for a little sail, but it's too much work getting everything going. I think I'm just going to dive in there, Ellen and Niaz paddling away.